YouTube. So, I want to talk about how much your gut can influence your brain. I have ulcerative colitis, which means that the inside of my large intestine and colon is just covered in like ulcers and like a rash, basically, that is very irritable. I control it with meds like anti-inflammatories, but it's not. I'm still sick, sort of. And it's incredible how much I can tune into like the feeling of that. Like imagine a rash on your hand. It's a lot more sensitive than just the skin on your hand alone. So I feel like I have just a lot of feeling of the inside of my gut. But regardless of that, my whole intestine isn't the same. There's different areas of it that are affected differently. Some are worse than others, and for me it seems like towards the end of my digestive tract is where the majority of my inflammation will occur. And it is incredible. Like if I eat too fast, like I just did, I felt like horrible 20 minutes ago, right before I took a dump. But sorry for the graphicness, but that's how this rules. I felt so horrible. Like I couldn't even think straight, and I didn't quite know what was going on exactly. And then all of a sudden I get this little bit of a pain in my gut, and sure enough I had to poop. But regardless of that, it's amazing how much your gut can influence how your brain feels. And I don't know if many people kind of tune into this at all, but I would strongly suggest that you eat slowly and kind of pay attention to that. But also, I haven't been eating cooked food for a while, so I had a bunch of steamed vegetables. Vegetables alone are going to be hard on the gut, and I should have known better. Shouldn't have eaten so fast. I shouldn't have eaten as much as I did. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. So another thing too is to try not to eat before you go to bed, because if you just have stuff sitting in your gut, your body's working on it. It's getting broken down. It's sucking water out of all the food. Your body's doing a ton of work to do that. And if you go to bed on an empty stomach, it's like your body's like, oh, finally, I don't have to mess with all this food you've been shoving in me. Especially if that food is like garbage, like Cheez-Its, or like, even breads and things like that, to an extent, very hard to digest. And your body's like, what the heck is this? Like, how? Keeps like trying to break it down, but it just won't. I don't need any of that, and I still have that type of thing going on. If I were to just eat a ton, go to bed, definitely won't have as good of a night's sleep as if I had kind of ate maybe a few hours before I went to bed, rather than like right before I went to bed. Also, in terms of where I'm at now with a damaged gut, I'm trying to heal it, and if I need to heal, that means that ideally there'd be a lot of time where there isn't stuff going through there, and your body usually takes an opportunity to heal when you're sleeping. So if you can time it so that you eat, say at 7 p.m. and then don't eat anything, go to bed at 10, or like if you did normally go to bed at like 1 in the morning, don't eat after, what would that be, like 9. So try that out. I'm pretty confident that that's going to be something that's your body will benefit from. It's hard. I always want to eat before I go to bed. I just did. I was about to go to bed, but I feel like I'm just going to stay up now, do a little homework, finish digesting some food, and yeah. I hope everyone's well, and I'm sorry I haven't made videos in a while, but I don't know, I've been demotivated. So I'm sorry for those of you who really enjoy this or really rely on this information. I know it can be comforting, so I'll try to post more videos. Until then, chew your food. and stay hydrated. Drink before you eat. Later.